I wonder if you've ever thought, I wonder if God would heal me if I asked him. But you know, I remember the exact time and the exact place I was in just after I became a Christian, wondering just that. I wonder if God would heal me if I'd asked him. And you know what? I said to myself, nah, he's too busy to bother about me. Well, as the years have gone by and I've become familiar with what his word says, I know that that was nonsense and that he's got all the time in the world for me. After all, he's my daddy in heaven and I know that he loves me. And that's a foundational thing when you want to believe for healing. Believing that my daddy in heaven, the creator of the universe, the one for whom nothing is too hard, desires to see me well. You know, the church for generations has made many excuses as to why God doesn't want to heal people, and it's basically born out of ignorance, like my thoughts were, or out of disappointment, or out of some sort of fear that if we believe for healing, people will then be disappointed if they don't get it and they'll be upset with us. Well, do you know, if I look at Exodus chapter 15, God says, I am the Lord your healer. And you know, it's not his job, it's who he is. It's his absolute character. It's his absolute nature, his absolute character to want to heal, to want to deliver, to want to save, to want to draw his beloved creation to himself and do something for them that shows who he is. You know, if you look at Matthew chapter 8, you see that a leper comes to Jesus and he says to Jesus, if you are willing, you can make me clean. Jesus says, what do you mean? If I'm willing, I am willing. Be clean. We can look at lots of things that Jesus said, and he is so affirmative, and he's so positive, and he shows the love of the Father through all the healings that he did on the earth. But I began to think, I wonder what Jesus didn't say. Well, I tell you, one of the things Jesus didn't say, he didn't say, well, I'm sorry, it's just not my Father's will to heal you. No, he never said that, because Jesus said, I only do what the Father tells me to do, or what I see the Father doing, and that was to heal. So that's what we need to believe. And I encourage you today, believe in the love of God, believe in Jesus, and believe that he wants to see you well.